Here's another one with a couple things that are off. So let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to follow along with this, so we'll see if it actually works. So the first thing is it's just showing that there's a background, and then here's the boy. You can turn that on. We're going to select this kid, and this is an example where the select subject doesn't completely work. Look at this. When I zoom in, it's missing parts of his shirt. It's missing this edge. It didn't select that middle part. So there's several areas that are not selected. So I'm going to, and like down here, you're going to do this. And it just tells you, go ahead and start selecting. But it doesn't tell you the tool to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my mouse over here where it says modify selection. If I click on this, it's not really giving me a lot of options that I want. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to grab my quick select. I'm going to make sure that the quick select has the plus sign. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to drag my mouse over these areas that it didn't select. I'm going to just check everything else looks good there. That edge looks okay. The thing that's nice with masks is we're going to be able to go back and fix something if randomly some part of him is missing. So now I'm going to click on next. And now I'm going to add a layer mask. So now I've got that part set up, and now I can see the area that's below. Now I'll click on next. And then the background lighting is definitely not working right. The light here in the boy picture is coming from the right or the left, and then over here it's coming from the right. So we're going to try to balance this out a little bit. So we're going to go and hit next, and then making sure that this boy layer is still selected, go to next, and we're going to flip him around. So we're going to go to edit, transform, flip horizontal, and now he's facing the opposite direction, which is making it look a little bit more realistic. And then to finish this up, we're going to put this photo filter on here. This photo filter is going to make the colors feel a little bit more balanced. So I'm going to do photo filter, and it's going to give us these options. There's a lot of different options like cooling filters. Those add more blue. Warm adds a little bit more orange. There's reds. There's deep sepia, underwater. But for this one, we're going to choose warming filter number 85. And then we're going to change the density, which is how thick it is or how heavy. See if I drag it way up here, now it's really strong. If I bring it way down here, we don't see it at all. So I'm going to bring it up to about 25% or so. So I'm going to highlight that, 25%. You can see by turning this off and turning it on, what it's doing is it's adding a little bit of this orange warm color to the background and to the picture of him. For me, I think it actually looks a little bit better with a little bit stronger, but you can decide on your own what setting you think looks better. Then you can click next and you save it and you're done with that one.